What is a chaos cat with a tortoiseshell pattern? Cats are fascinating animals. Even watching one lie still can feel calming. Sometimes they act affectionate toward people. Other times, they do exactly as they please. They may deliberately knock things off the table or look completely unfazed after being scolded. And yet, people adore cats. Why? Perhaps it is their free-spirited, unpredictable charm. Dogs and cats have very different personalities. Dogs pay attention to human emotions and enjoy praise. Cats often seem to say, "Why should I?" That does not mean cats are unintelligent. In fact, they often seem perfectly capable, just too lazy to bother. Has there ever been a moment when these characteristics of cats made you laugh? The bond between humans and cats goes back a very long time. Ancient Egyptians lived by storing grain, but rodents like mice gathered in the grain stores. To protect their food, people began keeping cats nearby. For cats, living near humans was not a bad arrangement either. There was plenty of food and abundant prey. Perhaps humans and cats came to live together because they needed each other. Cats also come in many different colors and patterns. Cats with only one color are called solid. White cats give a clean and gentle impression, but in the past, some countries saw them as unlucky. Black cats, on the other hand, became figures of legend and superstition because of their mysterious image. The most common pattern seen around us is the striped cat. This pattern is called tabby. Some cats have tiger-like stripes, while others have cheetah-like spots. Some also have bicolor patterns, with two colors mixed like a dairy cow. But one pattern draws special attention. It is the tortoiseshell pattern. The name comes from its irregular mix of black and orange fur, like a turtle shell. At first glance, it can look as if someone wildly mixed paint. That is why some people call tortoiseshell cats chaos cats. Even with such a messy mix, is there not something strangely beautiful about them? Surprisingly, mathematical and scientific principles are hidden within this pattern. A tortoiseshell cat's coat color is linked to the X chromosome. Female cats have XX chromosomes, while males have XY. Because the genetic information for orange and black fur is carried on the X chromosome, females with two X chromosomes can show both colors. But here is where it gets interesting. Cells do not use both X chromosomes. Instead, each cell randomly selects one. Some cells use the X chromosome carrying the orange trait, while others use the one carrying the black trait. As this process repeats, different fur colors appear across the body, like tiny patches of color scattered throughout. Mathematically, this resembles a random pattern. It may look ruleless, but small choices come together to create the overall pattern. Have you ever looked at the shape of clouds or spreading ink and wondered, how can it be so unpredictable? Yet nature creates unique beauty from that very randomness. Male tortoiseshell cats are sometimes born, but this is extremely rare. Males usually have XY chromosomes, but in very rare cases, they have XXY chromosomes instead. That is why rare tortoiseshell cats were sometimes seen as symbols of good luck. In Japan, they were believed to protect people from danger, and in some cultures, they were thought to have mysterious powers. We often think only order is beautiful, but the pattern of a tortoiseshell cat suggests otherwise. Even in its irregular mix of colors, a unique harmony emerges. Perhaps nature is telling us this: something does not have to be perfectly arranged to be beautiful.